Kandia with Kandia Haynesworth Designs, and thank you so much for joining in on my new series called Home and Headquarters, where you get to watch me transform a 100-year-old vintage townhouse into a new home for myself and new headquarters for my embroidery personalization business. Today we are making a doormat for the front door. It's for the inside of the front door, and I am going to be using the following supplies that you see here. So I have some thick rope, some jute thick rope. I have some paper, craft paper to protect the floor for this project, as well as a glue gun, some glue sticks. You want to plug it in so it can be nice and hot. And I have this non-slip material. So let's get started. Okay, so I am using some jute rope. Okay, and so this jute rope actually came from Hobby Lobby. It is $16.99. It is 98 feet long, and I used my 40% off coupon, and so it came down to roughly about $10 or so. And yes, I can buy a doormat, which is probably no more than $10 for this kind of fabric, or material rather. But I'd rather make my own. And so the way we're going to do this is like so. All right, I'll grab it from here. All right, so this mat that I want to make, I want to make it in an oval. Well, I really haven't decided if I wanted to do oval or a circle. Oval. But I've cut the non-slip material 24 inches. So this is 2 feet. And I am expecting my jute rope doormat to extend way past 24 inches. And so let's get started. So I'm going to start with putting this in the middle like so. And keep in mind, I do have the floor protected because we're going to be using hot glue, and it's going to seep through the non-slip material. And so I just want to make sure that I am not getting glue onto the wood floor. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by putting a generous amount in the center here. Can you see that? And then I am going to just lay this in the center like so, and then I'm going to just bring it around, just very close. And then I'm just going to hold it in place. And then right when it's almost set, I'm going to cut this part off where that, tape is. So I'm just going to lift it up so it doesn't set all the way. And I'm just holding it in place. You can hold it in place for about 20 seconds or so. So I'm just going to lift this part up before it sets entirely, and I'm just going to cut that part off. I guess I probably should have cut it with a utility knife. All right. All right, and so now I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm just going to put some glue here because I don't want it to unravel on me. I don't want to get burned, so I'm not touching it. And then what I'm going to do is bring it around like so. So it can catch. Then I'm just going to press just to seal it inside there. And then I'm going to put some glue here. I'm going to hold it so the glue actually sets in place. Then I'm going to go and put glue toward the bottom, right there, like toward the bottom there. Excuse my nails, tomorrow is nail day. And I'm trying to get all my little DIYs done now, so when I do get my nails done, I don't have to paint and stuff. And so I did put it towards the bottom of the mat, and now I'm just going to rest the rope on and now wrap it around, and then I'm going to bring the glue around. But now remember, you have to hold it just to let it set, and you want to push it close so it sets closely. And then I'm just going to grab my glue gun again, and I'm just going to put it towards the bottom or towards the non-slip mat. And you're doing this in small increments, as you can see, because the glue will set on you. And I'm just going to bring the rope around, and I'm just going to press again very closely. And as I'm just going to hold it in place. Then I'm just going to put some glue right here on the mat and bring it around once again. Just so you can see what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to bring the rope around once again. And then press and then apply some pressure and allow it to dry. And so basically, I'm just going to continue to do this, and I'm just going to try to make sure that it's in an oval shape. At least that's what the goal is. Okay, so you can see the shape of the rug, the oval shape of the rug that I was going for, starting to form. And as the rug gets bigger, you will use less glue. And so the majority of the glue where you're really packing it on is in the center. But as you are making the rug larger, you're going to be using less glue, and you will be able to extend it much further. So before we were doing it in small increments, now I'm able to do it in like little strips, bead strips. And once again, you just want to make sure that you have something protecting your floor. So this way, when you pull it up, all the glue is going to be on your craft paper or your newspaper and not on your floor. So I'm just going to continue this all the way around until I have my desired size. Okay, so I am coming down to the home stretch, and that means that I have a little bit of rope left. So this came out a little bit smaller than I anticipated it would, but I am happy. It will be right at the front door. So I'm going to continue to go all the way around, and I'll meet you back here when I'm done. So I decided to do this little ruffle effect on the edge of it with the last part of the rope. And basically what I'm doing is just gluing the area down like so. Let me just show you. So putting glue there. And then holding it. And then making another little wave here like so. Then I'm going to put some glue right there. Hold it, and then I'm just going to continue this all the way around until we're done, and I only have a little bit left, so this was a cute little alternative. Okay, so I'm coming down to the last loop or the last wave, and what I'm going to do is just shape it and then put it in between here. But before I do that, I want to tape off the part of the area where I will be cutting. So this way the rest of the rope won't fray, even though there's just a little piece, but still. So once again, I'm just going to squeeze it in here and then hold it in place, and then I'll cut it like so. So I'm going to put a generous amount of glue there. I want to allow it to cool off for about 20 seconds, and then I'm going to squeeze this inside of there like so, and then hold and shape this while I'm doing that. And then this area I'm going to cut. I think it would be best. Okay, so I decided to get a little bit creative here. When I finished it, it was looking a little plain, so I decided to put some pearl trim on the loops, and I'm just wrapping them around like so. I just wanted to show you. And I'm just pulling it like in a swirl effect. And I'm going to put a drop or dot of glue just to hold some of them in place, but not a glob of glue. Hold on, that one right there is falling. I'm just going to hold it. And then I'm going to continue. So now it's time to turn this over so we can start trimming it away. So I'm just going to pull the craft paper off as best as I can. I know there'll be some residue, but I'm okay with that. And now I'm going to start trimming this, and I probably have to go back turning it right side up so I can see exactly, but for the most part I'm just going to pull it back and get it as close as I can to the edge of the rug, like so. I could tell you though, I like the little pearls. It gives it a nice little shabby chicy look, feminine touch. Okay. And you see how the craft paper has glue on it. This would have been all over the floor. So you see, this is why you want to use some kind of protected paper. You know what you could use? You could use one of those non-slip rubber grips. If I had a thought about it, I actually have a mat that's non-slip that I could have used that the glue doesn't stick to. But overall, I just was concerned about the floor. I don't want to ruin the floor. And you still have that non-slip, so you won't be slipping and sliding all over the place. And I'll go in and try to remove some more of the paper, but I'm really not that concerned about it, really. That's the part that the floor is going to be on the floor. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's nail day. And I used to get my nails done every week. Now, because I'm on a budget, I get my nails done every 2 weeks. And so, but I wanted to get these DIYs out so I don't have to do any painting DIYs when I got my new nails set on. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to see how it looks. Thus far, I like it. I like it. I like it. I really do. So, I think it could have something else to it though. Alright, so let me think about it and I'll be back with my decision on what else to add to it. Okay, so here's what it looked like. I added a piece of lace to the back of it and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It definitely fits in with my shabby chic decor. I absolutely love it. However, I can't let this get by without putting some kind of personalization on it. And I know it's silly to do so because my feet is going on it with my shoes, because this is going to be by my front door. And so I do have a mat outside the front door, but I like to take my shoes off. That's the first thing that I do when I come into my home. And I needed a mat to stand on. And so I won't be wiping my feet on it. I have to put some kind of personalization. Maybe just a letter right there. So let's do it.